Starting a program from the ground up can be a daunting task, but as Josh Hexter, the first head coach of Elon's new women's lacrosse program, discovered, it is not one you can do alone.
There's so many people out there who have just done this recently, who I leaned on, coaches who have just started a program in the last few years, and they've been a huge help.
One of the biggest helps was Kirsten Kimmel, whom Hexter worked with for 8 years at Duke. Kimmel was in Hexter's shoes 18 years ago when she started the women's lacrosse program at Duke. She guided her team to the NCAA semifinals in only its 3rd season, and her team has had 16 consecutive NCAA tournament appearances, making Duke's team one of the most successful in the country. So Hexter got the chance to ask, if she were building a program today, how would she do it? And what are the benefits of starting from scratch?
Well, I think first and foremost, you are able to basically lay out a vision for your program. And, if you are a planner and you're methodical, you can follow each step and I think track your progress as you kind of go through your plan. Like to me, having like a blank canvas to just work with it was so exciting.
Obviously Duke is a really successful program, and not just on the field, but the families and kids who have come from there, they're just amazing people. So it's that atmosphere that she's created there has been really helpful to how, Virginia and I want to do it here.
And starting a program means recruiting new players. So where do you look?
Well, I felt like at that time it was really important to pull kids from the hotbeds, and kids who not only were from the hotbed areas, but were from programs that were really, really successful, that knew how to win. I had to convince them that, we were gonna have some tough goings. We weren't gonna win right out of the gate. We weren't built to do that. We didn't bring in transfers right away to have instant success, but that our success was going to be a little bit more honest and a little bit more pure, to be quite frank.
And Hexter did the same, recruiting 21 freshmen, with 14 of them coming from the lacrosse hotbeds of Maryland and New Jersey. And these players needed specific qualities.
We want kids who are competitive and who are tough with good character, meaning we're not going to complain, we're not going to whine, we're going to support each other, we're going to do well in the classroom. Those are the kids we want. Obviously, we want speed and athleticism like every other coach in the country, but at the same time, you got to have the kids to build a team who have good character.
Many of the players knew Hexter from attending summer camps at Duke, and that familiarity, along with the setting, drew them in.
I played on the club team for Josh, actually, at Duke. He told me all about how he was starting a team here, and I thought that was incredible that, Elon Lacrosse was going to have Duke coaches.
He announced that he was going to be starting a program, and it was at Elon. So I emailed him and, asked him what was up and stuff, and so he replied, he was like, come visit, we'd love to have you down, and fell in love with this school as soon as I got here. I mean, it's hard not to.
Elon it's a national school. It has not been hard to draw interest from all over the country to the lacrosse program.
But as Kimmel knows, creating a powerhouse program takes more than great players. It takes hard work.
I think starting off now, there's so many more teams. The game has grown so much, it's even more competitive than it was 18 years ago. So, I think it is a daunting task, but also a really fun one, because there is a place for everybody in Division I, and it's exciting that Elon has that challenge ahead of them.
So can Elon become a lacrosse school?
Definitely. I've been thinking that since I came here, actually. There's definitely that pool of lacrosse people, the lacrosse atmosphere here.
Oh, I definitely think Elon's built for lacrosse. I'm surprised we don't have a guys team too. As most people know, lacrosse is really popular in the north, and I think a lot of our student population is from the north. I think that people will come out and support, and I hope that they do. And I hope the people that don't know about lacrosse, that maybe are from North Carolina or California, where it's not that popular, will come out and learn to love it, because it is such a great sport.